Hey, what's up, everybody? There's nobody here yet. I'm gonna wait a minute. Oh, wow. I need to adjust the color on this thing. I look like a ghost. Let's see if I move. Will that help? No. All right. There's one person. Let's see. What other errands do I need to run while I'm out? Let's see. Just waiting for a few people to show up here. Driving home from the post office. I don't know if you can see the that I'm not in my truck. Strong-minded individual. How you doing? I like that. Whoa, hold on. What's up, Willis? I like that name. I like that YouTube username. Oh, let's see. I got the local Q group messaging me on Twitter there. Get out of the way. All right, got a few people. All right, welcome to the alien invasion. That's what I'm calling this van that we picked up. My daughter got a job, and we only have one vehicle. As a lot of you know that have followed my videos for a long time, I sold my 4Runner. I used to have a real nice 2011 4Runner, black, really nice, nicest car I ever had, and I had to sell that. And with some of the money I had from that and from doing my estate sales, I went and picked up a white van, a white minivan. Can you people believe that? There's a couple people that are suspecting me of being an actor or a perp, as the targeted individual community calls the actors in the gang stalking program. So why wouldn't I go ahead and get a white van, right? So yeah, went out and picked up this 2000 Chrysler Town and Country minivan. It has no seats in the back, and paid, well, should I say, not much over $1,000 for it. It's got 150,000 miles on it. It's pretty nice, actually. If you look at it from the outside, it doesn't look like $1,000 car, but yeah, it's white. It's got like brand new BF Goodwrench Mutter tires on it. it's got the tow package. It's got leather seats. This seat I'm sitting in is ripped up. Air works good. Good van to go to garage sales in and estate sales and all that stuff. And you know how much the ladies love minivans. So, but no, what the reason we picked this up is because my truck is old. There's a few issues going on with it, and my daughter's just about to turn 17, and like I said, she just got a job, so she's going to need transportation to get there, and just good to have two vehicles. If you have two people in the house that are driving, two people that are working, and have one for backup, just in case. So I went from the 2011 4Runner to the alien invasion. I'm calling this thing. It looks like an alien. It's like round, and it's got tinted windows all the way down the side. Because we're in Phoenix, it gets like 120. Let's see, what was it? 122 was the hottest day this year. So yeah, that night I refuse to be sensitized to the things that the perpetrators of gang stalking and the psychological operation want me to be sensitized to. If you do that, you're not going to have any choices left in life. You won't be able to wear almost any color of clothing. Like, I've got a purple shirt on today. I've been seeing all this stuff on social media about the left wearing purple shirts to signify something or another, and I'm like, oh, I like my purple shirt. I'm not going to wear that. I mean, I'm not going to not wear it because some group is trying to make some kind of statement with what the colors they're wearing. You know, if that were the case, wouldn't be able to drive a white car, a red car, a black car, depending on the day, a blue car. You know, you wouldn't be able to wear almost any clothing. So I think the best thing to do is just to not get sucked into worrying about what someone thinks about you. Probably a few of the people watching this right now are looking at me real close under a microscope. Specifically, people in a small group in the targeted individual community, which I don't just stick to groups, which is probably pretty obvious. I just be myself. I stay objective. I listen to everybody. I don't care if two people are fighting. I don't join a team. I don't join sides. Just pay attention to what's going on. Talk about that here on my YouTube channel and on social media. Stay objective and try not to start fights with anyone. Not try not to. I stay out of it. So let's see. How can I say this tactfully? There is there's somebody in the targeted individual community that for some reason has they've got their focus completely on me, and has decided to start making videos that basically are just talking about, well, me and a couple other people that have been working really hard in the targeted individual community to try to investigate, to network, to go to seminars, to advocate for other people and ourselves, and we're getting called out as bad actors. But it's just by one person, and a lot of times, so like if anybody watches what goes on with the president of the United States, Donald Trump signed Executive Order 13818 in December of 2017 to drain the swamp, to end corruption, human trafficking, which is what organized stalking and harassment is, and a bunch of other things, weaponized systems against U.S. citizens. And the people that have a vested interest in those systems and have something to lose from him doing that, they just attack him over and over and over and over. Since the day he got elected, the guy's got attacked. If he sneezes, they say he's physically unfit to carry out the job. If he says we have a problem with immigration and it's hurting us financially, he's automatically a racist. Here, real quick, switch it the other way. So here we go. Just recording some traffic. Got to do that for posterity every now and then. So anyway, when somebody's making progress, sometimes I'm not sure what the deal exactly always is. Excuse me. Why they get attacked? Sometimes it's because somebody does have a vested interest in whatever program or the thing that they are trying to stop, and then that person will start in with a slander campaign against whoever it is trying to stop what they're doing or investigating it. Sometimes in groups there will be jealousy. So if I've seen this, that's why I try not to do the group thing too much. But if someone sees that another person is getting maybe more attention or um, gaining ground, getting notoriety, or working outside of the group that they identify with or that they believe in, they'll go ahead and just attack that person. And that's, in my opinion, well, it's not even just my opinion, it's reality. It's really counterproductive. And that's why I'm not even saying any names, because I'm not going to attack anyone. My goal is to put all of my energy into something positive. Let's see, should I get my mail right now? No, wait. Just to put all my energy into something positive and not be fighting with people. But it's really interesting how similar what's being said about me right now and a few other people that are, that are doing something, are being attacked, and I'm I'm waiting for this person to actually contact me and talk to them. They're a veteran, and got a soft spot for veterans because I am one. We're supposed to have a brotherhood. We're not supposed to attack each other. We're supposed to work together and take care of each other. So this person knows who they are. I'm not going to say their name. Um, I've sent you my phone number on Facebook. I've sent you a bunch of messages on YouTube replying to your videos. Uh, I understand that you're in the hospital, that you're heavily medicated right now. You've just gone through a surgery. Um, you're having a tough time in life, and I get that. So I'm not mad at you. Apparently, it doesn't matter to you if I am or not. But just for the record, I'm not mad at you. Uh, I'm not going to hold any kind of grudges. I'm not going to say anything negative about you. Uh, but I do want to talk to you still. And the the invitation is open. Call me. Be an adult. Call me. Have a conversation. Of course, our conversation will be recorded, uh, because when people start lying about me, slandering me, this person said that I put a picture of my bare ass on Facebook, and I'm trying to think back. Did I ever put a picture of my bare ass on Facebook? No, that'd be ridiculous. I would never do that, especially when you're targeted. You just don't do something like that. But I kept in mind that we're surveilled 20, 20. Oh, hey Desiree, how you doing? Uh, I kept in mind that certain things are can be hacked. Yeah, Desiree says, "Where's that picture?" And I asked where the picture is too, and this person said, "Well, I'm not going to scroll down your timeline and go through it. It only goes back 6 months." And no, actually, it's infinite. You can go back as far as you want. And if you're going to make accusations about somebody and say something like that, I mean, that's slanderous. That can ruin a person's reputation, because some people that don't think for themselves or won't do any kind of investigation on their own, they'll just believe what they're told, and without any kind of proof. Kind of like Adam Schiff saying that the president was colluding with Ukrainians, and not giving any proof, not giving a name or a face of the whistleblower that show any kind of credibility. You know, produce this picture. I'd love to see it. Uh, I mean, I'm not really. I really would like to see it, but I'd like to see if that actually happened, because I know that social media can be hacked uh, by multiple people, not just the government, ground level gang stalkers, people that are affiliated with a certain group that don't like information you're putting out. They can maybe hack your phone, hack your Facebook account or Twitter account, and maybe post something that you never had any idea that was posted, or it might not even be you, to give somebody a false narrative of you. So I know that I've never done that. I would never do that. I would never do that. I'm not saying that it's impossible that a photo of somebody's rear end might have got put on my Facebook account, but there's ways that oh, Bill Randall says fusion centers are the hackers. Yeah, I believe so. I believe. Well, I won't even get into that because there's so many multiple different possibilities. But I'm pretty sure Bill's right. But that's a way that they can drive a wedge between people that are starting to get together and make some progress, just like they do in your relationships. Just like this is nothing new. This goes back to World War II Germany, the Stasi police. They did little things, little minute things that would just get your mind going and get you thinking about, did this other person do this? Did they put my keys over here? Did they? Why is there a phone number of some person here on the counter? And uh, it'll get things going to where you just don't trust the other person. So, man, I understand. I can't say I understand how you feel because I don't know you. I've never had a personal conversation with you. You never know what's in somebody else's head, and uh, you can't make a judgment or sum something up about someone you've never met or had a conversation in person with. So, and another thing too, I get that. I get that if somebody does not respond to you, your initial reaction is, why are you not responding to me? Do you not like me? Are you trying to avoid me? Are you too important for me? And I send people messages all the time, and I've got that feeling myself initially because you're like, wait, why is this person? I have good information. I'm trying to get to this person. This is important. I've sent stuff to Corey. What is his last name? The guy from Phoenix Enigma. When all the stuff was going on with Cappy, some stuff happened. Isaac Cappy. When Isaac Cappy apparently died, I think Cappy's still alive. But I sent some information to him, and he didn't get back to me. And I was thinking, what's up with this guy? Is he a fake? That was my initial reaction because I thought, why, if I have such good information, why won't he respond to me? I've sent stuff to Charlie Daniels. I used to live in the same town, like a couple miles away from Charlie Daniels. He's always on Twitter, posting stuff. I've sent him messages saying, hey man, I used to be your neighbor. I remember the buffalo you had in your yard. I lived in Mount Juliet. I went to Mount Juliet High School. I love that you're posting on Twitter, this and that. I send stuff to him all the time. I've never heard a word back from him. Um, I send stuff to all kinds of people. All kinds of people. The original Joe, hey, how you doing, man? How you doing? But I've sent things to all kinds of people. And I've realized that people have lives outside of social media, outside of Twitter, outside of Facebook, outside of YouTube. The small amount of time that we get to put into our social media is just a small little portion of our life. People don't see the rest of everything else that's going on in your life and what you really have to do, what you're going through. And if you don't complain about every tiny little thing that happens to you in your life, if you just deal with it and move on and do the best you can without complaining about every single little thing, it doesn't all go onto social media. So just because somebody doesn't talk about all that stuff doesn't mean that it's not happening, or just because somebody doesn't respond to you that you really feel that you have a connection with, or you have good information to get to them, it doesn't mean that they hate you or that they're out to get you or anything negative. It might just mean they don't like responding to people. They like being. I better shut this thing off before I asphyxiate myself in here. It just might mean that they don't they're not getting back to you for whatever reason it is. Uh, me, I don't spend a lot of time communicating with really anyone over social media because there's a lot of people that message me, and if I get in a conversation with each person that messages me, I don't have any time to work. I don't have any time to spend with my kid. I don't have any time to work on my car. I don't have any time to do all of the things that I need to do. I research a lot. Oh, hey, 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 UPS truck. Uh, I I just don't have time for all of it. That doesn't mean I don't care about you. It means that I'm doing so. Like uh, in the medical field, in the fire department, we had something called triage. They do this at hospitals, doctors, nurses, just in the medical field in general. They have triage. So if you have a mass incident, something large that you're working on, you have to separate people into groups. And it's basically those groups are who needs attention the most. What needs attention the most? You've got like the walking wounded, they're going to make it, they'll be fine. Somebody that's got a broken arm. You've got people that have trauma, but they are conscious. You've got people that have trauma that are unconscious. Then you have people that are uh, almost gone. They're critical. You'd separate all those people into groups. You work on the critical people first, and that's kind of what I'm doing. A lot of us we're targeted, but we can do things on our own still. We're like the walking wounded. I am focusing on different compartments of this program, and that's networking with people that have a voice that are outside of the targeted individual community that don't know anything about this. Think about it. Everybody in the targeted individual community is an expert on organized stalking and harassment, all the technological abuse that happens to us on whatever happens to you in your targeting. Every person's targeting is custom made for you pretty much. So you're an expert on that already. And if we just share information within Bill Randall, man, you're so funny. Hey, he said Walking Dead is more like it. Yeah, it feels like that on some days, man. I know. I've just recently gotten to the point where I'm eating a shit sandwich every day, but I'm doing my best to stay positive. And okay, wait, I'm gonna read this last comment. I like this last comment. He said that's let's see. The original Gellet says that's me. I've been dealing with this for so many years, but have been trying to be normal in quotes and minimize the character assassination by way of not reacting. Man, sometimes it's the toughest thing to do to not react to being attacked, but at the same time, you're not feeding the. And I'm quoting Desiree. You're not feeding the energy vampires. We operate on energy. There's positive energy and negative energy, and if you are constantly fighting back at every single thing that's done to you, that's all you spend doing your whole life. What famous politician was it? Oh gosh, was it Thomas Paine who wrote Common Sense? I think it was that guy. He said, if you stop at every if you stop at every barking dog along your journey, you will never reach your destination. Something like that. But you get the point. Some of this stuff you just have to let it roll off your shoulders, stay positive, keep your energy up. Even if somebody's giving you crap, smile and be nice to them. I can't believe I'm even saying that. I just, as opposed to who I used to be, I never let anybody mess with me. Um, but that's not always the best thing to do. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to protect yourself, but you have to be tactful about it. And Bill, man, yeah, Bill, Bill Randall is somebody that's uh, been on Facebook, on Twitter, and on my YouTube channel for a long time, and he's always got really funny. I mean, I can tell you're pissed off a lot, Bill, but he said I'd rather deal with dogs. Yeah, some days, dogs are pretty awesome. Mine's sitting right here. You guys want to say hi to Willis? Willis, you want to say hi? He's hanging out in the alien invasion here. Willis, you want to say hi? What's this right here? Say hi. Who is that? So anyway, I don't know. I kind of rambled. Oh, whoa, oh, there's my daughter's just walked in and she's like, "Why are you sitting in the van?" So all right, well, it's getting hot in here. I'm getting sweaty. My daughter just got home. Willis is probably about to pass out in the van here. So here, I'll show you guys what this thing looks like. Not like you haven't seen enough white vans in your life, but I don't know. It's all right for $1,000 car. Come on, buddy. We go. There's the alien invasion. It's kind of hard to see with the reflection. So yeah, I mean, nothing more that any guy would want than a minivan, right? Actually, it's got some pretty nice wheels on it. Like, check out these tires. Whoever used this thing, it's got a towing package, and so it's got the trailer hitch on it and everything. There's no seats in the back at all. Like they just weren't even available. And so I was thinking they used this thing for like a camping van or something like that. It had some sap on it from the trees. I think it came up north, like Flagstaff area or something like that. But wait, what was that last one? Desiree is softening up. Yeah, actually, I have to give Desiree some credit. We still don't agree on everything, which I don't think any couple should ever completely agree on everything. You should have conversations and friendly debates. But yeah, I've never meditated in my life. Desiree showed me how to meditate. It's probably one of the most important things I've ever done in my life. It's yeah, yeah, no, it is a good thing. It's in my opinion, it takes a real man to take advice from somebody, not be pushed around by somebody, or just do what somebody tells you all the time, but to actually stay open minded and listen to people's advice. And yeah, yeah, I thank Desiree for that a lot. That's what people that are together should do, is try to help each other. But yeah, I highly recommend that a lot of you out there meditate and pray. To whoever your religion is, whoever's in the top of that religion. Some people, well, I won't even go into that, but uh, meditate. Go on YouTube and go to guided meditation. Uh, we like to listen to the ones with the female voices. They're a little bit more soothing. But there's all kinds of awesome guided meditation. And just at the end of the day or in the middle of your day, turn one of those things on, get everything out of your mind other than focusing on your meditating. Um, and just follow the guided meditation. Dude, Bill, Bill, you're as funny as the on Twitter. There's an account called Cat Turd, and I laugh equally to your comments and uh, cat turds. Go to Twitter and find cat turd. They're pretty funny, man. But that helps a lot too. Laughter helps a lot. You gotta laugh. There's a movie. There's a movie. Anyway, I didn't finish talking about meditating, but just try it. Go to guided meditation. Try meditating and pray about the people that are attacking you. There's not much else you can do what is cat turds? That's it's a Twitter account. If you're on Twitter, cat turd is it's just like a parody, not a parody account. It's an account that somebody's hiding their, who they are. It's a picture of a cat with some glasses on it, and they just post a bunch of funny stuff. And they're like real short tweets, and they're just I get good genuine laughs. But what was I just saying? What was I just saying? I lost my train of thought. Anyway, all right. Well, I've been on here for like a half an hour. I'm standing out here in my garage. It's not as hot as it was in Arizona, but it's still kind of warm. I was talking about meditating, but before that, um, praying for your enemies. Thank you, sir. Uh, One of the most important things that's ever happened to me is learning not to get angry with people that attack me, but to reach out to them. I just heard something drop, but to reach out to them, and if I don't get any kind of reply or anything, uh, and won't be able to work that out, then just go ahead and pray for them. If I'm driving down the street, somebody swerves at me, uh, they're doing street theater on me or whatever, I just pray for them in general. Like Desiree says, wish them love and light. What else can you do, really? Uh, that won't won't have you ending up in jail. Uh, so I think. Oh well, you can block people too. And actually, this person, I'm not even going to read their name. It was the last comment because if I read their name, oh hey, okay, Bill Cottle, hey, you're here, man. Just he says just got here. I'm at the doctor's office. May have to go, but I'm able to chat now. Okay, how you doing, Bill Cottle? So, Bill, since you're here, I just want to let you know, I sent you a message. Yeah, yeah. It says hi, Bill. Hope you're feeling well. Bill, I hope you're feeling better, man. I know it sucks to go through surgery. I know when you're in pain, you get a little grumpy. I've been there. I've got a metal rod in my leg with 12 or 13 screws and pins. Broke my leg literally in half where my heel touched my calf muscle. I've had my shoulder ripped apart twice, had reconstructive surgery on my shoulder. Um, hurt myself a lot in my life, and I've been pretty grumpy and been on meds before, and I've been pretty much where you're at. I've never had a hip replacement, but yeah, you get a little out of sorts. So that kind of stuff happens. But anyway, Bill, I sent you my phone number on Facebook. I see that you sent me your Twitter account, which there's no way I would have ever been able to find that just by searching. Tried to go on Twitter account, still blocked. Yeah, yeah, I've been out running errands. I got that actually while I was driving when you sent me, right when I took off. You sent me the Twitter account. So I'm going to check it out and see if you actually are blocked. If you are, I apologize. I don't remember blocking you. But I'll unblock you, and then if you'd like to just stop lying about me and have a conversation with me, and or if there is something for some reason that you want to prove to other people about me, if you could show me some kind of evidence of what you're saying, back up what you're saying, then I would appreciate that. And just go back to the beginning of the video too, and I talk about a little bit of this. I never said your name until you showed up, and then I went ahead and said your name. But I'm just making a positive video here, and I don't want the targeted individual community split apart. Whoa, hey, come here, buddy. Come here. What are you doing? You can't go down that far, buddy. Come here. Oh, you were going over to see that dog. Okay. So I'm out in my front yard. My dog's out here, and like every time he's out here and I'm not paying attention to him, they'll have somebody. You probably can't see him, but they're down here at the down here at the post office box with their dog. Let's see here. Check Twitter PM. I'm reading your comments here, Bill. Guess Bill says, guess he doesn't see me. Well, I see your comments, Bill. I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to get rid of somebody here. Yeah. Come here, Willis. You gotta stay here, buddy. You're a good boy. You gotta stay here. You gotta stay here. Huh. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Bill, you go ahead and check this video out if you like. Uh, I'm sorry that you're going through all the stuff you're going through. I understand that staged accidents happen. I've been in a couple of them myself. Um, I get that you might be paranoid. I don't like to use the word paranoid, but because it's like induced paranoia. But that you might be skeptical about certain people. But just don't be so quick to judge, man. Uh, do I have helicopters flying around? Oh, there's an airplane flying over right now. I don't know if you can hear that. I do live by an airport, though, so I'd like to stay objective. All I see from Bill is, I guess he doesn't see me. Check Twitter PM and try to go on your. Okay, how about Facebook? How about Facebook? Have you gone onto Facebook? I literally sent you my phone number. I never sent anybody my phone number. I sent you my phone number so you can just call me and we can have a conversation. So I'm just going to tell you ahead of time, which I don't have to tell you because I'm in the state of Arizona. When I talk to you, I'm going to record the call. I record all of my phone calls that have to do with this. That sucks, man. Been hit harder than ever since last night. I'm sorry. I really am sorry to hear that. I know that it sucks to go through that. And I don't know what they're using on you, if they're using synthetic telepathy or V2K, or they're hitting you with directed energy weapons. But I'm sorry you're going through that, man. I really genuinely wish the best for you. Don't want to see anybody go through this. And I think even in the past, I might have verbally attacked a few people that had nothing to do with what was going on with me because I was deceived. Let's see. Original Jellet says, "Is it okay if I post a tweet to you both, Michael and Bill, to connect?" Yeah, sure. Whatever you got to do. Whatever you, whatever you have to do. So, but Bill's got my phone number. It's send it to him on Facebook, unless that's being blocked or something like that, which is highly likely. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come over here. So just Bill, send me a text. Uh, Let me know that it's you before you call, because I don't just answer any of the phone calls that I get. I get random phone calls. At the last few days, it hasn't been too bad, knock on wood. But I've been getting phone calls nonstop for all kinds of random stuff. Usually, right when I'm expecting a phone call from somebody that's actually supposed to call me. So, yeah, yeah. I need to get going. I've got stuff to do. So, like I said, Bill, you got my phone number, buddy. I'll connect with you on Twitter, uh, and if you want to talk, we can talk. So I hope you're feeling better, and don't be so quick to judge, man. Didn't I? Okay. All right. Okay, awesome. Everybody have a good day. Maybe I'll check in later or tomorrow. I'm not sure, but thanks for checking in with me, and I hope we get through this as soon as possible. Oh, here's one of the things I'm going to do. I'll just end on this. Like I said, I spent the day, Desiree and I spent the entire day with John D'Souza, the guy, the X-Man. They made the show The X-Files after. They wrote those series. They wrote the series. They wrote those episodes about actual, not every single one of them, but some of them about actual investigations that John went on. And we sat with him the entire day learning FBI investigative standard operating procedures to put out, to actually write out motives and well, I'll just do the video when I get done with it, and it's going to be specifically about the organized stalking and harassment, the targeting program, the exact same way that the FBI would do it. John trained us how to do that. And I've got the PDF from his presentation that he emailed to me to go over that analysis when I get done with it. So I'm going to be working on that. When I do, it won't be my next video because it's going to take a while to do. Uh, but that will be coming soon. All right, everybody. Let's see. Bill says I guess we aren't going. I guess we aren't going to be allowed to chat. Check my Facebook. Nothing new on there. Hmm. Well, I'm sending information to a Bill Cotter. Okay, so here's. Okay, I'll get your Twitter and I'll figure that out. We'll figure out how we can connect here, and I will send you my number and we can talk like adults. Is my number good on Google? I don't even know what that means. Is my number posted on Google? What does that mean? And why won't this thing work? Hmm. Is my number good on Google? I'm really not sure what that means. Yes, the original Jellet. I like this guy. I like this guy. He's a good moderator, good mediator. Remember, right now they are targeting to try to aggravate us to not be at peace with each other. Absolutely, that's like the number one. It's the number one thing they're trying to do. So that's why I'm keeping my cool and I'm keeping an open mind and I'm not attacking back, even though I was attacked, because this is more important than petty arguments or accusations about people. We need to talk this stuff out. Google search for the number. My number shouldn't pop up on Google search, but I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff you can find on the internet. It's hard to say. Uh, I'll check Twitter out. I'll send it to you on Twitter. We can talk. So, all right. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a great day.